Hello friends, welcome back to my channel. So the new Thor movie's out, Ragnarok, and I'm going to be making Thor's hammer, Mjolnir.
Alright, I'm not gonna lie, I'm really intimidated by this cake, so I'm gonna try to make a regular cake and also one of the easier cupcake marshmallow pretzel things. For this cake, I decided to make a marble cake. Get it? Marble, 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 marble. I started off making 3 small loaves. I know you can only see 2, but I reused them after they were done. For the handle, I tried to make my own custom pan, like I did in the Pickle Rick video, but you'll see later on that it just didn't work. Then I made the marble cupcakes. I also made a 9-inch round cake that I didn't end up recording because I didn't think I need it, but later on I ended up using it when things literally started to fall apart. After the cakes cooled down, I leveled them. Then I glued them with frosting. I covered the entire thing with frosting and popped it in the fridge for about half an hour. And here's where things started to fall apart. By the way, doesn't this look like one of those vine things from Stranger Things? I started carving out the handle. The frosting was just making it fall apart, so I popped it in the fridge thinking it would stiffen up the cake. Then I used the extra cake that I had baked to carve out the sides of the hammer. Then this cake started falling apart as well. If you decide to make this, don't use frosting, use buttercream. I popped this in the fridge as well, hoping it would stiffen up. Well, that didn't work. So I mixed the frosting and the cake together, kind of like cake pops. I also added pieces from the extra round cake I made. Then I shaped it into the handle and popped it in the freezer for about half an hour. Then I rolled out some brown fondant for the handle. Then I placed the cake handle in the middle and wrapped it up. I tried my best to seal it together. Then I rolled out another piece of brown fondant to wrap around the handle. So back to this disaster. It was okay, so I ended up having to freeze it the same way I did with the handle. The frozen piece was working so much better than the other side, and I wish I had done this to both sides. Next, I rolled out some gray fondant and covered the cake with it. I cut off the extra and tried to smooth it out. Then I cut a small gray circle for the top of the hammer and glued it with frosting. Then I sprayed the hammerhead with edible silver spray paint. I wanted the handle to sit in the center of the hammerhead, so I created kind of like a stand using leftover fondant so it can sit in the middle. If you wanted, you could stop right here and it would look perfectly fine. But I wanted to go a step further and add some more details. So I painted some lines using food coloring. I also used the food coloring to add some more texture to the handle. Onto the cupcakes. I used the same edible spray paint to paint the marshmallows silver. Then I pierced the marshmallows with a pretzel stick. Then I frosted the cupcakes and added the marshmallow at the top.
So here is my Mjolnir cake and my Mjolnir cupcakes. Hope you like them. Try my best.
Thanks so much for watching. Don't forget to subscribe and give this video a thumbs up.
Welcome back to this channel. So the new Thor movie's out, Ragnarok, and I'm gonna be making Thor's hammer, Mjolnir.